lights violent. Turn that something before Sister Callis tell me, sir. Yeah, I'm turned already. I am late. I am aware. I apologize. But let's see what can happen now. I won't be too long with y'all, but let's see what is happening. Watch here. It come up. Notification. Let me see if I can put. And they didn't even ask me to put a little photo or anything. Yeah, extra, see? Send me first a watch. Thumbs up done, as Barry would say. Welcome aboard. Welcome. That drama, I know, I'm sure that's something, yeah. With my hand, whoopsie. No singing on here. That's not what we're doing. Let's see if we can. I don't know. Because I come in late, people probably think seminar come again tonight. But I'm here. If you're here, please say hello. Although it's just me, I think. It wouldn't be me. Coming to see nobody. Anywho. Hi, Aaron, to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're off to a latish start, but we're here and we're making the best use of it. So I will get into it in just a moment. Let me see this thing I hear. We'll get into. In the meantime, if you're in the chat, just say hello and you can tell me where you're joining me from. Hi, Cases Kitchen Creation. I was just watching, I think it was maybe like an hour ago, I was watching your $1 million pie thing, I think it was. From? Oops, pardon me. Turn this thing here down. Come on in. Give me a thumbs up like Barry. And let's get the show on, right? Yeah, once Barry's in the house, you know, Barry, come on with thumbs up done. That's exactly what he says when he's on. All right, folks. I think we're just gonna jump into it, and then those who can join will. Hey T, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna get into it, and let me turn this down. Okay, yes. So what I do, Cassie, what I try to do, so sometimes it takes me a whole week to get it done, but I try to do it as much as possible. So once you come over to my channel, doesn't matter which one of the videos you check out, and normally it's a prompt for me to come back and, so I've been doing that. So I try to do that first, then respond to be like, thank you, or whatever else I have to say, because otherwise you might respond and then you forget. So that's just my little way of saying thank you as well, because we know that the hours are important as well. So yes. All right, if you're in here, I see 5 watching, so I know that's like, yeah, but don't forget to like. All right, and let's get into it. So I'm about to start with my have you ever. How was your day, folks? Anybody care to share what their day was like? I can give you a synopsis of my day. Let me tell you something. Anybody see me driving, even though most of you probably won't be seeing me, but for whatever reason, yes, 2 years was awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Anybody see me driving around with a car that looks messy, on the outside dusty and something? Let me be in peace, you see, because it took me, I want to say, close to 3 hours to get my car washed today. It almost felt like I was at the hairdresser or the hair salon, hair or nail salon where you have to wait so long. That is why to eliminate those things, I do my hair myself. And yeah, I polish my nails whenever I feel like it. But you know, when you have to do different things, you know. That's nice, Cassie. That was the plan. Well, I plan to just relax. No cleaning or nothing. Because I tried to straighten up a little yesterday, so today I would relax. Anywho, I ended up going on the road for something. And then, all of a sudden, I said, all right, cool, my car needs to be washed because I'm heading out shortly, right? Supposed to go on the roads. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me not pull up with a dirty car. Lo and behold, I take a stock. I waited. By the time I finish and get home, hungry and tired. That was not a good feeling. I said, no, sir, never again. Like, them something that once a month, maybe. And I'm thinking, when I was there, I was thinking to myself, men do this all the time. Like, men have a tendency, because it's like, it's innate for them to want to go and wash their cars and want to do these things, but the time where it takes, you have to wipe out the interior, vacuum, then you wash. So it's not like a drive-through car wash. So you know, you have people in the queue waiting, and little more smell get left. The good thing they saw me, but yes. So that was what I did for most of my day so far. And yeah, as I said before, you know what I mean? We're gonna be hopping in and out. But what time is it now? I have to watch the time, you know. Although I've not listened to them, so I don't even know what they want to say. I'll listen. But anyhow, folks, so my have you ever is for tonight. We're going to be talking about the beautiful, beautiful parish of, and if you hear there's something in the background, we're in Jamaica, so yeah, get used to it. The beautiful parish of Saint Elizabeth. No, I don't want to do it, so I'm going to mix up myself. Stop. Let's start from top. We're going from Kingston. Have you ever been to Kingston? Are you from Kingston? Have you ever heard about Kingston? What do you know about Kingston? Let us chit chat a little bit while we talk about all manner of things as well, and then we wrap out. So anybody in here in the house, have you ever been to Kingston? So I can tell you my thoughts on Kingston. So when I just heard about Kingston, it's funny because by this time, you know, that I did track and field and the whole 9 yards. That is what brought me to this side of town. I remember being quite concerned because, you know, say on the news, people are hear about town and why town this and town that, and you have to be careful when you're there town, and you have to this and you have to, you know what I mean? But to say the least, I came and I like the vibe. It had a vibe. I've always liked, hi Anisha, hi DBC, hi Anisha. I see so I'm looking at my phone. I was gonna look at DBC to see if you're over 1,000 now, and it slipped me because I was getting ready. I know Anisha is, so congratulations. Congratulations are also in order for Licia, who is over 1,000 subscribers or at 1,000, because we know how that goes. Ah, that's nice. Congrats. I'm happy to hear that. So now the watch hours are the things that you need to work on, but trust me, you'll get there sooner than later. You're welcome. Let me tell you something. It's so exciting for me to watch. I remember, I think when RNCEO was close to it, I was watching, I was like, come on. And then I'm thinking to myself, all right, what else can we do to get her there? And the same thing this week with Licia. So I remember looking on, and Licia had, yeah. Oh, you have the hours. Okay, awesome. So that's even better. That's great. I was looking on Licia's thing, and she was, hi Mary Jane. Welcome. She was at 996, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is close. She has 4 more. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, what else can we do? What else? And I'm watching it like it's my channel, you know. because I really wanted her to get there. And then I saw her at 9.99, and I'm like, come on, that one. I think I was at work, so whenever I got my lunch break and so I would, no problem, T. See you later. Have a good one. I would check on it and say, come on, Lisa, come on, Lisa. But I know how that goes. It's when you get to that 9.90, whatever, it's the hardest thing for you to get to. It's hard because it's almost like you get there, people jump off. You get back close again, people jump off again. It's a whole thing. So, yeah, but I'm quite happy for those in the group. I'm looking at group chat. All right, so I'm quite happy for that. Yes, DBC is at the front of the class. No peeping in. He's at the front. Hi, Joe. And hi, guys. I'm not sure if you've seen it or you've listened to his video. He has, I think it's 50 something minutes. But he's talking about, that is Joe Remington. He's talking about his book, and I like books, especially when they're audiobooks. So he was reading a portion of it. It was so nice. It was about, the power of 24 hours. You can correct me if I'm wrong. No worries. No worries. You're not late. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So because I was listening to it and stuff, I was like, all right, I don't know, in my head, because I'm listening and I'm trying to find solutions. So if you want to figure out how to kind of like, manage your time and all of those things, I was telling Casey this evening that I'm going to purchase the book. It's on Amazon. Joe, you can tell them more about it, and I think it's linked below the video about it too. So if you're one of them who, because for me, it almost feels like I'm not able to work. I'm not able to get the best out of my 24 hours, and I'm realizing just from the book, I know, because I've listened to the 5 a.m. club, all of those things. Yes, I did enjoy it, but this book brought home to me that in order for me to own my day, I have to own my mornings, and that has been a challenge for me for the longest time. But Joe and I were having a little chit chat in the comments, and he was saying, wake up with a plan. So the following morning, I woke up with a plan, only to find that my water supply was cut off. Just temporarily, because I had a plan to do laundry and to do all kind of stuff now, because this is me in my head. All right, I need a plan, so I get my day on and all of those things. But then, alas, things happen. But the idea is to have a plan, and I really want to get better at it this year, because my mornings are what shape my day. I mean, in the daytime I do better. I'm fine enough. So once I'm up and going, I'm fine. But it's the getting up and getting going, and I'm not a coffee drinker either. So I don't know if that affects it much, but yeah. But anyways, I'm talking about it a lot because I really like the book. I really like what I've heard so far, and I'm looking forward to it. So Joe, very good job. And folks, if you've not checked it out, I would suggest that you check it out. And let him know. Give him your feedback. I think you will like it. All right, guys. Mr. Sir over there, can you turn that down a little bit for me? Thank you. You're welcome, Joe, anytime. And I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it, because I've been listening to, I listen to audiobooks a lot. I said that in a couple of my videos, I listen to audiobooks, especially when I'm traveling. And they keep me up. A lot of people say they make them sleepy and all sorts of stuff. Audiobooks keep me up because they're teaching me while I'm, processing. So if I miss something, I'm going to replay or all of those things. So, yeah, good stuff. And if you're a part of the community, Joe, only thing we can do is support. And that is one way to support. So I was talking about Kingston, Jamaica, folks. Have you ever heard about Kingston? Have you ever been to Kingston before? I didn't even realize that was in the back, but yeah. Have you ever been to Kingston before? If you've not, I will tell you a little bit about Kingston, and then I'll go back in the comments and read. All right, so Kingston, Jamaica. As I said, I came to Kingston Anisha, we know, big up, big up. We know say they are town, they're everywhere. Like you were in the store the other day and I'm listening to Anisha say bottle. Was it bottle or something? And I'm thinking to myself, that's the Jamaican in Anisha, you know, because in America they would say bottle, right? Anisha going to the store and say bottle. They say, yeah man, that's the Jamaican there. Because you know, there's a whole discussion about Jamaican and American, how we talk and so on. And even though we talk, we both speak English, there's a little bit of variation in terms of how we pronounce our words. But yes. Hi, Sean, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I was talking about birthplace of reggae. You know, so DBC no more about Jamaica. Yes, so Kingston, I think Kingston on a whole, there are so many places that we have heritage sites. We have, you know, Trenchtown. Yeah, man, Trenchtown is a big one. Downtown Kingston is a big one. We have Halfway Tree, and then there's a debate about Halfway Tree being Kingston or St. Andrew. I'm not gonna go into that. We'll talk about St. Andrew at another time. This week of Kingston. Yeah, the waterfront is now gentrified, as I said before, so it's beautiful. I think I've made a couple of videos about the waterfront, how it looks now. It started with, I think, Digicel a couple of years ago, and then the pier got revamped, and now you have other things down there. You even have a Gloria's. For those who don't know, Gloria's is one of the seafood spots that we would go to Port Royal to get, but they're now downtown as well. So yes. So when I just came to Kingston, I remember before leaving, my mom was like, don't go on the road by yourself, you know, and don't go nowhere at night. Mind you, we were in college and a couple of my friends, they're like, yo, feel for KFC. And the whole group of us walked to KFC, right? All the time I'm walking, I'm thinking, my mom said, don't go on the road at night. But it was a good little walk, and it was, you know, all of us were athletes, so it never really seemed so hectic and all of that. But so outside of that, I started moving around and I started understanding more about Kingston. You know, track meets. I went to JC, I think Excelsior, Kingston College. Where else would I go to track meets in town? You know, the National Stadium is a given. Where else? Town. Queens. A Queens would go? Not Queens. There's another place, man. I don't remember. But they used to have a hurdles and jump meet by itself. Was that a KC? I don't remember. But yes. So for those track meets, I would go around town. So I get to know Kingston, St. Andrew. Though we go in other places too, you know, because we're going out of town like Montego Bay, we're going to States, we're going to Kirkvine. I wonder if Kirkvine meet is still on. Because, you know, now you have so many track meets, I don't even know. Like, you know, hi, Candle. Hi, Anique. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. Remember to like the live when you come in. But thank you all for popping in. Yes, and out of that, I would now have to, so I would have to go to buy groceries and stuff. So, you know, you'd end up at Papine. So you're buying, hi Morgan. You'd have to go and buy groceries at this store. Big Jack in the house. What's up? Welcome. So buying groceries close up at Papine, and then, you know, I would go to Papine Market, even though Papine Market like a bit more expensive. But yeah, so you'd be out and about, and then you'd go next door to the next university, and you'd, you know, it's you started understanding more about the place. So then you could take the taxi on your own, go to like Halfway Tree, go to Crossroads. I don't think I went to Crossroads a lot. Maybe Halfway Tree and downtown, because downtown is where I would have to take the bus to go back to Mobay. Fast forward 21 years later, I'm still in Kingston. I just kind of like the vibe. And it's funny because we had some things. I remember coming and they're saying Montego Bay people say Wayne Bang go. And I'm like, no, we don't. We say go. Um, and we'll probably say Wayne, but we don't say Bang. Like that is maybe like Westmoreland kind of vibe. And for those who are not Jamaicans, they probably won't understand. But it's a way of pronouncing certain words. And I remember even saying stuff like Lada bag. They say it's candle bag. Those different things. So yeah. Hi, Mind Games. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just so you know, I was typing it under your thing, but just in case, I was saying keep the mind games just how it is. That's your thing, that's your swag. So don't change. So I hear some people saying my ND games, but I think mind games is your thing. Keep it that way. It's interesting. Yes, so um, and Kingston has a lot to offer for tourism as well as for just people on a whole. So if you want things, affordable things, you can go downtown. They have a bend down, so they call it too. Bend down similar to Trelawney. We're not in Trelawney, but they also have um the market is more reasonable. Coronation Market is more reasonable. Um, you have, as I said, there's Crossroads as well, and thank you for coming by. Yes, you have the Bob Marley Museum that's arguably in St. Andrew, but we probably just mix it up. But yes, you have the Bob Marley Museum. You have, as I said, Trenchtown. What's the name of the yard? I don't remember. I think you have Tough Gang Studio for those who like music. Studio One, um, National Heroes Circle. A lot of the government buildings are here. You say they like the Gola Beach here in Florida. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure. You can explain a little bit more. I'm not sure. Somebody said big up. Oh, Philly, yeah. Big up Kingston. Kingston is a little overrated to me, of course. They try to put everything in Kingston so you don't have a choice. Yeah, man. I think it's similar to some of the other countries. Um, Most of their things are in the capital. But yeah, man. So initially I thought that as well. But the difference between that for me in comparison in terms of Kingston and Montego Bay are the fact is the fact that you have more space. So say if I'm going downtown, some words sound very familiar to the okay. That's nice. I'd love to hear about that. I like to hear about different culture, language kind of thing. Um, you have more space. So downtown Montego Bay or downtown in the town in a lot of other cities is quite congested. So yes, it gets congested, but it's so half a tree in and of itself is it has more space for you to even walk. The same thing applies for and I'm talking about like when you go half a tree proper and compared to Sam Sharp Square proper, like where the square is. Where the bread man is right here. I can't miss out the bread man because I like the bread. That's one thing I miss. So there is no time and patience bread in half a tree. There are other breads, but it's not the same. Not for me. Yes, so what else? Yeah, man, Kingston has hotels, as I mentioned before, and I showed you a couple of them. But the only thing is that they're not close to the beach. The only one that is close to the beach, from my recollection, is the Rock Hotel that is downtown Kingston, but you're not able to swim. So that's the thing. Where in Kingston to me is a hot. So when I came and I heard, so Kingston in and of itself has different accents as well too. So people, yeah, I remember I was quite, instead of saying, for some people to say me weak or they say a week, like some of the things they would take out the I and say they're saying I know, and they used to annoy me, but here I am saying it. And it's funny because I say I assimilate well. So when I'm home and I'm listening to the accents, Jack's Bakery on Red Hills Road. Really? I definitely me want to take a picture. I remember right, let me send it to myself. I don't know, I don't know if Sean Kingston is here. I don't know. I know he's from Jamaica, but I don't really know much about Sean Kingston, to be honest. Um, Jack's Bakery on Red Hills Road. I'm sending a message to myself. Because trust me, when I'm telling you that time and patience, if you're ever in Mobay, let's check out the time and patience bread. It's almost like the grotto bread where you can just break it off and eat it. Like there are times when I don't even need a knife. Knife business now work. Jack's Bakery, Red Hills Road. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Because me's a girl, yeah. Although I'm trying to change my life, but bread is Lupin. Is that bread? Yeah, bread. So like even when I was learning French, I would say, avez-vous le pain? Or voulez-vous le pain? Like the things that I like, I would remember. So I remember cheese, even though I cut out cheese somewhat. So like fromage, I know that. Don't tell me if it's a butter, come chew it back here, it never work. But yeah, anyways, I digress. Come off of French. What was I saying? Some of the hotels. Have I stayed in any of the hotels in Kingston? I don't think so, you know. I have never been to any to overnight that I can recall. So I've shown you Four Seasons, I've shown you Pegasus, I've shown you Courtley, I have shown you. You like the sounds? Yeah, man. When I was starting, I was saying if you hear the sounds in the back, I'm in Jamaica, so that's a given. I'm glad you like them. Yes, I've shown you a couple of them. Rock as well. Rock is such a vibe, I tell you, like, and then it's right across from Victoria Pier, so you have all the entertainment right there. So if you're coming to Jamaica and you're staying there, that is good. So you have that. You have Victoria Pier. You can walk over. You also have the Art Walk that is downtown. You also have Trenchtown that is downtown as well. So if you want to get that cultural experience, you can get it from staying downtown Kingston. Hi Lashana, welcome, welcome, welcome. The other night I had to literally set the alarm. I said, "Me nah miss it tonight." So you know, I set it and I caught it. Yes, Melanie. So there are guest houses and Airbnb. Irish Town is a whole different vibe. Like, and I think that is more Saint Andrew. But I think at this point we can probably merge some of them. In St. Andrew, I also went to Raft Jam. That is a vibe, but be prepared to walk a little bit. Because I drove there and the road was a little bit narrow. I saw a lot of people walking down. And it was up in the hills, but it was nice. Nice next to, they have water there and stuff. I like those kind of things. The best time of year to visit Jamaica is anytime you feel like, Big Jack. We had our rainy season. So we just came out of our rainy season-ish. You know, hurricane season is from June to November. Yeah? So you'll find a lot of rain and stuff. But to be honest, any time of year that you want to come, but I would suggest for you, if you live in a state that has winter, try one of the winter months, or as I said, anytime, because if you want to see the summer has a vibe as well. But I think our tourist season starts in November thereabout, around about Thanksgiving time to after spring break kind of thing, because it accommodates for visitors who want to come to Jamaica. So Jamaica is a vibe, you know, and I think you all know this already. But yes, so, and if you're gonna be in Jamaica, you can think about, as I mentioned, I think in my last video, you can have a tour guide. So if you want to, like DBC, I feel like by the time he gets to Jamaica, he knows he's gonna be like, get off the plane, get to the hotel. This is where I want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. he'll know exactly where he wants to be already. Because from the interactions, I think from last week to this week, I realized that he knows a lot about Jamaica. So yeah. So any questions for me, folks? Because I am not gonna be on here for too long. I wanted to just pop in. I'm trying to be consistent, but it is not. I don't know. And this is my question to you all. Because research. I see you do very good research, DBC. This is my question to you all. Um, the Operation America make you forget the meaning of life. You need a vacation. Not true. I was just about to ask you all about that. Sean Kingston is actually from Miami. Okay, his parents is from Ochi. He was related to the late Jack Ruby, a major music producer. He went to Ochi High. Okay. All right, so I'm reading some of the comments. Thank you, Jamal. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I was gonna ask you all, how do you manage to keep up with all that is happening on YouTube? Because I'm saying I'm trying to be consistent, but trust me, animals in the area, sure. I think I might do something on one of the zoos. Like there's Hope Zoo in Kingston, so St. Andrew, I might do something on that. And why I'm saying Kingston and St. Andrew is because that is how we call it. So even the local authority is called Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. So how do you manage to keep up? Because I mentioned before that I work. So I have a 9 to 5, right? When those days are done, hi also Ravishing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah man, Lashana, I'm gonna try to do something on the zoo and see how it goes. When it's carnival, so carnival's around Easter time. Some fest is in July. I think it's usually the third week in July. That I know because not that I go, but my church convention is usually around the same time. So I know that. But carnival I know is sometime around Easter. Whenever Easter falls, that's it. What's on something? Oops, what am I doing? Pardon me. I don't know what I just did enough. All right. I was trying to get to the comments. Yeah, man. So I do things that I like to do. So and I'm inviting you all, if you have not already subscribed, jump over to my financial page. That's my financial growth page, where we talk about getting out of debt, paying off debt, debt-free living, all of those things. It's called Growing with VC. So this is the vibing and that is growing. So those are the two things that I'm passionate about. Other things too, but the ones that I'm sharing here. So I know the whole crew is here. And Casey is setting up. Anywho, so yeah, so check out my Growing with VC. I'm trying to be more consistent there as well. But what I'm asking is, how do you manage to keep up? Because for example, for me, if I post a video and people comment on the video, no, so we're not about taxes. Thank you. And this is paranormal. Is it Morgan? I don't remember the name, but I subscribe to your other channel. We were talking about your bald and hair loss and that kind of stuff, and having a new channel. Thank you for coming by the way. What was I saying again? Yeah. Yes. See, I remember. Look at me. That was a goal for the year, not to remember names. And see, I remember Morgan. And I'm wishing you, which one? To hear or to there? I don't remember if I subscribed to the paranormal, but I know I subscribed to the life journey or something like that. Hi, totally Tiffany. I haven't seen you in a while. I need to come by and check you out. Okay. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm delinquent on that one sometimes because again, Managing the time is so much. Because by the time thank you, thank you. I will check you out as well. But the thing about it is, if you come on here and say it, once the live is done, it might slip me. So what you do, go and watch a video and say something under it, so I know. You know, just leave a simple comment so I know. Because I was explaining earlier that my cue, once I see a comment and you're a YouTuber, I try to come back and check you out. But it is becoming so difficult, you know, because by the time I leave work, it's already almost night. So I leave work, and then by the time I get home, it's like, whoo. So I've been trying to do some Nemo stuff where when I get my lunch break, or you know, after work. But when I'm walking, I don't like to walk and listen to anything. The only So I just walk and be done with it. Not working out for me, but still trying. Yeah, man, it is difficult. So what I do, so sometimes I realize that people might subscribe to me, and by the end of the week, they're gone because they probably think I'm not coming back. But I give myself a whole week to go and to check and to see what is happening and to know if it's something that I like and I want to subscribe to. Because usually I try to watch a video or two just so I get the feel of who this person is, you know. So sometimes it's quite challenging. And then by the time, if you have to prepare 5 a.m. in the morning, upload once or twice a week, so I have more time to support. Okay, that's good. So I upload on here at least once a week. I'll do a short maybe once or twice a week, but I upload on this channel once a week. And that is what I do. Yeah, man, and I set goals too. So the I try to be consistent. So what I was doing last year was that I was taking a week off. So the second week of every month, I wouldn't post any video. I would post a short. So what I'm thinking about it, I'm toying with the idea. I was saying, instead of coming live every week, what I will try to do that week um that I don't post a video, I will do a live. Okay, okay, that's a good idea too. That's a good idea, Lashana, so they know that you're coming. You know what I mean? Yes, that's a good. I need to do something like that, and I do, you know. So like on the weekends, as I said, Saturdays I like to rest. Okay, yes, Big Jack. So it's easier for you because the live is the live. You know, you prepare for the live though, but yeah. Um, I try to on the weekends. So Saturdays I try to rest, so I'm not active on anything until after 5 o'clock. But yes, I try to catch some stuff. So this evening I caught Licia, and I also caught Casey's Cassie's kitchen creation, because they were the last two that commented under my video. So I just went back to check out what was happening with them, and show them some support, because that is how we have to operate. But when I tell you, it seemed like, and then for me, like if I see the notifications coming on, like if they pop up on my phone, I try to go. So automatically, outside of the people that comment, the notifications kind of help me to say, all right, let me check out this one's channel, and see how it's going. But I, BBC say I post once a day. After upload, I answer comments. What did I do here, Father? Can I go back? No. Oh yeah. I then have to support other channels. Excuse me. For a couple hours. True, Tiffany. I'm reading your comment. It's not that you feel pressured. It's just that you genuinely want to support, and that is the thing. We want to support, but there's so much time in the day. And then there are other things that are required. So it takes a lot. I don't know how Nemo does it, but hats off to him, boy, because it's almost like, you know, until you feel better, and break it up into 30-minute sections for the day. You miss, you can upload. The thing is, so on my other channel, I would talk more about, so when I'm traveling, like when I'm driving and so, um, or if we're somewhere, I will talk about feelings and all of those things. But for me, most of that, so if I'm talking about frustrated about owing money, frustrated about working paycheck to paycheck, not being able to reach your goals, all of those things, that's what I talk about on my growing growing with the VC channel. So hi Miguel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah man, the lives are much easier to support DVC, but also the other things are for people who um get get their hours, as well as the ads that come up, because for people like us in Jamaica, there are no super chats, super thanks, that kind of stuff. So it would be ads, and then if people are so led to, like, make a one-off contribution kind of vibe, or if you're doing something and then you list your PayPal and whatever, then that is different. But outside of that, it's for some people, the actual watching a video really helps, and watching the ad. Yeah man, Melanie, I don't know how Nemo does it. I tell you, like, I try to, but it's hard. I was asking Casey the other day, Tiffany, because I didn't see you for a little while. But listen, you take it your own at your own pace. Don't let anybody. So if you I remember when I just started, there were some people who were saying we need more than one videos per week. And I thought about it. Then I said, no way, because as I said, I work. Thank you, thank you. As I said, I work, so working, that is my bread and butter, as this one said. So that is what I earn a livelihood from. That is how I pay my bills. That is how I sustain myself. That is priority. Um, and then I have other activities that I'm involved in. So outside of that, I try to ensure that I keep it. That's why I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. Sometimes it doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't. But at the same time, don't lose hope, because one, getting to the 1,000 is a challenge. But day by day, and interact with people, network with people, and I find that, especially being a part of this community, or this bunch of people, you're welcome, Tiffany, that have a desire to see, like, to see you, and to get to know you, and to understand what's going on, and all of those things, it makes it a lot better. So it's easier to interact when you know what is going on with somebody. So say, for example, Ellen isn't having a good day because maybe she had to call 911 or whatever. You know that, all right, everybody's sending over there to support Elaine. If you know that Nemo is not feeling well, people are saying, get well soon. They're making suggestions and all of that. Also create a website for monthly donations so you can save for vacation. That is so true. Wait, so I created a PayPal the other day, and it's linked to my page. It's linked to both of my pages, right? So if people are so minded, or feel like, so whatever they would do for super chats or super thanks, they could do it there. That's one. And that came out of Nemo's suggestion, because when he wanted to give me a super chat, when he found out that I was monetized, he wanted to give me super chat or super thanks, and he messaged to say, I wanted to give you super chat, nothing big, but just to support, but I didn't see the option. And then when I checked, I realized that we didn't have it in Jamaica. So that is how I did the PayPal now. As you mentioned that, Mind Games was saying I should do like a session, like a super chat, super thanks session, for people to say, where would you want me to go? And the person that, what I'm saying? Basically the highest bidder, the person that contributes or donates the most, is where I should go. So say, for example, if somebody is saying, all right, there are a couple options. They want me to go to Hope Zoo. They want me to go to Trenchtown, they want me to go to downtown Kingston, somewhere, according to how they do it, like however they send it in, and they would, because PayPal allows you to make a little note to say, you know, just showing support or whatever you want to say. Um, so people can do it that way, and then you'll have the option to say, all right, this is where I'm going because this is what won the competition or something along those lines. I don't think Mind Game is still in here, but he was saying something to that effect, right? So that might be a good idea. It's just that you see the Jamaican in me. We don't really like the well, maybe it's me, but the mendicant behavior is kind of, I mean, I really depend it too much, you see. But again, if people are, because I've gotten, as I said before, I set it up, and because people really were led to do it, they did. And it's so funny that, and I wish that they were on here, because sometimes God just works in mysterious ways, right? The other day, and this is a testimony now, we said go into testimony. The other day, for some reason, somebody reached out to me, and again, they said that, they wanted to, support me because they like the good work that I'm doing and so on. And again, I don't have super chat, super thanks. And the same amount that was sent is the same amount that was able to use to help somebody who is in need. When I say need because of health reasons, and I was so led to just say, okay, because I didn't have it before. It wasn't in my hand before. So now I get it, I can easily pass it on to somebody and be like, it's a blessing. It blessed me and I blessed them with it. So, those things we can talk about. What your missing comment? Yes, so I was able to just do that whole thing. Do you get money from ads? Yeah. So the ads are, but it's usually like maybe a couple cents, you know what I mean? A couple cents from $1. So in some days we might move like 30 cents or so. I mean, mind you, I'm appreciative of it all because 30 cents is better than nothing at all. But I was just sharing that, and I was talking to Casey about it too, but I'll have to talk to the person because there's somebody that is gravely ill and needs a surgery. They have a GoFundMe and stuff, and it's the same person that I'm talking about. So the gift that I got was able to go towards that, and I was so happy, and I was like, God, you work in mysterious ways, because I didn't have this to give at the moment, but you sent somebody to give it to me so I could give it because my heart wanted to. And I was saying, for us in Jamaica, we get paid every month. So I'm like, all right, month end. But I was able to do it before month end. So I'm saying thank you all. As you get. No, man, so we don't get super chats. We don't get super thanks. We can't have memberships either. So it's just so it's literally from viewing the videos and watching ads, and that is it. And as I mentioned before, like PayPal and that kind of stuff. But so if you're so led, you can do it. Casey giving me the hearts. I just realized I hear her over there pressing, but I never realized what was happening. I see the hearts now on the phone. But yes, so I really, really appreciate your support, your thoughts, your prayers, your kind words, encouragement, all of those things. And again, folks, if you're just coming on and you didn't hear me initially, so Joe Remington has a book called, I think it's The Power of 24 Hours or something about 24 hours. The idea behind it is helping you to master your time. I would suggest that you all go and check it out. It's an awesome book. And we can support him by purchasing it on Amazon as well. It's linked in the bottom of his video, so just in case you're so led. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap out this live unless you have any questions for me, because Casey is queued to go live, and I don't want to keep up her time because I know the massive one jump over to Casey live. It's gonna be festive, but I'm gonna be out. I'll play it on my phone, but I'm out and about. Yeah, we're living the lie joke. Any questions, guys, or any comments before we go? All right, Tiff, and stay strong. If you feel like you need to stop for a little while, stop for a little while. But we'll be here whenever you're ready to come back. Thank you, Lashana. Thank you for stopping in. BBC, thank you so much. Thank you, Sean. I like how this. Hi, I church. No problem, no problem. I understand. Anisha, RN to CEO. Look, I like this. I like how everybody just bigging up themselves so I can big you all up. I appreciate that. But anyways, the person, I'm gonna look. I'm hoping that you'll comment on the thank you, I Cherish Church. You're talking. Just keep us updated on video plans. Yes. I'm not able to pronounce your name. I don't want to mess with it, but thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Shine. Big up yourself. Shine to have a look at the patwa thing about it, you know. We're going over to Casey. Casey's right beside me, so I'm jumping off so she can come on. All right, folks. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next parish.